What if I told you your daily routine might be the only thing separating you from success? So, for the next 7 days, I decided to copy the exact daily routine of millionaires. Waking up early, strict schedules, deep work, workouts, everything. No excuses, no shortcuts. And by the end of this experiment, I discovered something shocking. We always hear successful people say things like, your habits shape your future. Win the morning, win the day. But does that actually work? Or is it just motivational talk? So I picked a routine based on habits, followed by successful millionaires, and followed it strictly for 1 week. Here's the routine I followed. Wake up at 5 a.m. exercise immediately. Cold shower, plan the day. 3 to 4 hours of deep work. Minimal distractions, reading and self-improvement. Early sleep. Sounds simple, right? It wasn't. Day 1 started with pain. Waking up at 5 a.m. felt like a punishment. My body hated it. My brain was confused, but I forced myself out of bed. No phone, no scrolling, straight into a workout. And honestly, it felt terrible at first, but after 20 minutes, something changed. I felt awake. After that, I took a cold shower. Worst idea ever, or so I thought. It was freezing, but after stepping out, I felt more energized than coffee has ever made me feel. Then came deep work. No distractions, no social media, just focus. And here's what surprised me. I got more done in 2 hours than I usually do in an entire day. Day 2 was harder mentally, because now the excitement was gone. This is where most people quit. But I kept going. I started noticing patterns. My mind was clearer in the morning. I wasn't rushing anymore. I had control over my time. But there were struggles too. I felt tired in the afternoon. I missed my old lazy habits. Avoiding distractions was hard day. 3 was the turning point. Something clicked. The routine started feeling natural, and I realized something powerful. Discipline feels painful at first, but eventually becomes freedom. By day 4, things got interesting. Waking up at 5 a.m. was no longer a fight. It became automatic. My mornings became my favorite part of the day. No noise, no distractions, just peace. And my productivity, it skyrocketed. I started finishing tasks faster, thinking clearer. Even small decisions felt easier. But the biggest change wasn't productivity. It was confidence. Because every time I followed the routine, I proved to myself, I can do hard things. Day 5 was even better. I added reading, about 20 to 30 minutes. And that small habit made a huge difference. Because instead of consuming random content, I was feeding my mind with knowledge. Day 6 hit differently. Because I realized something most people don't talk about. This lifestyle is not easy. It requires saying no to comfort, avoiding distractions, being consistent even when you don't feel like it. And that's exactly why most people never reach success. Not because they can't, but because they won't. Millionaires don't have more time than you. They just use it differently. And that difference is everything. By day 7, the results were undeniable. Here's what changed in just 1 week. I became more focused. I wasted less time. I felt more in control of my life. My energy levels improved. My mindset became stronger. But the biggest result? Clarity. I realized how much time I was wasting before. Scrolling, procrastinating, delaying. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. So, did copying a millionaire's routine make me rich? No. But it did something more important. It changed how I think. Here are the biggest lessons. 1. Your morning controls your entire day. If you start lazy, your day follows. 2. Discipline beats motivation. You won't feel motivated every day, but discipline keeps you going. 3. Focus is a superpower. Removing distractions alone can double your productivity. 4. Small habits create massive results. Waking up early, reading, planning, they seem small, but they compound over time. After 7 days, I understand why successful people protect their routines so seriously. Because it's not just about waking up early. It's about becoming a different person. a more focused person, a more disciplined person, a more intentional person. And honestly, that's where success really begins. So here's my challenge to you. Try this routine for just 3 days. No excuses, and come back and tell me what changed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Because your growth starts now.